The Article 3 project insists his resume makes him qualified. Take a listen to what he had to say on Steve Bannon's War Room podcast.
The FedSoc types like Ed Whalen wailing about Emil Bove, saying somehow that Emil Bove is not good enough. He graduated at the top of his class at Georgetown Law School. He was a federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York, the premier federal district in the country. He was a national security prosecutor. He was the acting deputy attorney general, the acting number 2 at the Justice Department, and he was President Trump's lawyer.
So look, I think that it's easy to get lost in the sort of weeds here where people are talking about Emil Bove's academic qualifications or Mike Davis disparaging FedSoc.
We were talking about academic qualifications in just the other segment, Niall.
Yes, well, I mean, we can talk about his qualifications if you like. I don't think he's unqualified in terms of his academic record, but that's not really the argument. The argument, particularly in the New York Times piece, does go to the idea of him conspiring in lawlessness, allegedly. And it comes from this whistleblower, Erez Riveni, who had worked in the Justice Department for a long time and notes that he, Riveni, had previously defended some of the more controversial elements of Trump's migration policies. And I think the key point here, Robbie, it seems to me, is this meeting that Riveni outlines, where Trump is about to invoke the Alien Enemies Act. That's very controversial. The idea is that as soon as he does so, there are going to be these flights to El Salvador carrying illegal migrants. Mm-hmm. Now, what then happens, according to Riveni, is he raises the issue, Riveni does, well, what happens if a judge steps in? And Bove, in very profane terms, says, well, it basically doesn't matter, we'll ignore them.
According to this person.
According to this person. Now, this person says that there are many other people in the room. We shall see what they have to say about it. But if that is true, if that is borne out, then obviously that is not the conduct of someone who is fit to be a circuit court judge.
Mm. Yeah, I'm looking for what, because I have not followed this particularly closely, what Republicans say in response, and it's mostly, I mean, I don't actually think there's much Republican nomination to him. We read the quotes by this Greg Nunziata figure, who's, I see Reading for the Bulwark, so, you know, make of that
Trump
what you,
critical,
Trump
Trump
you will.
yeah.
What I am seeing is conservative MAGA world people putting pressure, tweeting any Republican who doesn't vote for this to confirm this guy is going to face our wrath. Kind of a Pete Hegseth situation again when Iowa Senator Joni Ernst was uncertain, and somebody else was uncertain too, facing the pressure to do it. So that's really what's happening here. I mean, I think that they should do what judges say, obviously. You shouldn't, it's not a good policy to tell the administration to ignore what judges say, because that sets you up for obvious confrontation that you don't want in terms of just being the wrong thing to do. So if he did do that, that was wrong, but I have no doubt Republicans will fall in line to support him. Yeah,
but I mean, I don't think it's purely about the politics or what the party line vote is.
Certainly not that he used the F word.
No, I mean, no, right. But I mean, the point is that we see and hear people like Stephen Miller, as well as Trump, but particularly Stephen Miller, constantly talking about judicial coups and language like this, plainly setting the groundwork to ignore court orders. That is illegal, and it is setting up a situation where the president and his allies are going to claim the right to act illegally. Now, if Emil Bove is part of that effort in relation to the Alien Enemies Act or anything else, that's obviously a major problem. And I think there is a really substantive issue here. Now, of course, Bove has the right to offer contrary evidence or say why he didn't claim that he didn't say the things of which he is being accused. But if he did do so, then that's someone who shouldn't be in any high office at all, in my opinion.
All right, next up is Lisa Murkowski switching parties and becoming a Democrat. We will discuss after this.